Hello all, in, on and gone video number 18. I had to think then. I had a quick think about, oh Christ, what was the last one? Yeah, the last one was 17, this one's 18. Welcome. Welcome to the commercial centre of South Wales, based in Cwmbran, based in Smithy's Shed. Okay, absolutely fantastic. Been a busy day, been a busy week actually. Today was a sort out Saturday. Okay, I think I might have mentioned that in the last video that it needed doing. It's been a nice day today, so we had the perfect opportunity to get everything out of the shed, have a little bit of a sort out, and then get everything back in. It was productive. Where I have freed up a little bit of space in here because it was getting a little cluttered. You couldn't really appreciate the level of cluttering that was beginning to happen from the videos that I do. If I had done a panoramic over the past 3 months, you would have gradually seen everything begin to, close in on me. It was like I was being slowly eaten, but that's all been sorted out now. What have we done in here? I've got a shelf now for my board games up top there. Okay. That's in preparation for the C word. I'm not going to mention it yet, but it is something that happens in December on the 25th day. I'm not going to mention it until December, and I'll try not to mention it again. But to resellers on an eBay store, it is quite an important period. I've also got, and the lovely Mrs. S has pointed out to me that these bags full of stuff that I haven't listed yet, she very politely pointed out that they are quite large and bulging. So yeah, we do have to get that sorted. Okay, we do have to get, I mean, every reseller's got a bit of a death pile. Okay, every single one has, and that's mine, and I've got a special shelf for it. All right, fantastic. And I think also another change, I think I need to pan round here, okay, towards the back of the shelf. Can you see that? Okay, me shoes. All right, 2 shelves, bottom shelf unlisted, top shelf listed. And the amount of shoes that I'm getting is actually beginning to increase because they sell, and they sell very, very well. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I've got 2 bits there. They're already full. So I'm going to have to get some more bits to actually do that. Now, also this week, bit of a celebration. I turned 50. So I know I don't look it. Please don't. Stop. You're killing me. All right. But yeah. 12th of September, okay, 50th birthday. But no, it was a nice day. It was a nice day, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, video number 18, in, on and gone. So what we do in these videos, my name's James Smith. Hello, I run channel JR74, and I talk in these videos. I do them on a weekly basis, and I talk about what is coming into the shop, what is on the shop, okay, and what has gone from the shop. Okay, now the on the shop is probably the easiest one. Look below and you'll see a link to my store. Have a look, have a browse. All right, I think we're up to, I did a quick count beforehand, and I think I'm up to about 180 190 things now in the shop. So it's growing, and it's growing slowly, which is what I want, because if it was growing quick, it means I wouldn't be selling anything. Don't want that. At the moment, it's 3 things a day during the week and 4 things a day at the weekends. So that is creating a slow growth, which I'm pleased with. Okay. The in coming into the shop will be later on in the video, but the gone I'm going to cover now. Okay. These are things that I have sold within 7 days. Okay. And have been promoted on eBay at 2%. All right. The reason why I do this is so that you can see the sort of stuff that sells, and sells quickly. All right. So it is educational. All right. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help. I'm here to share with you what I have learned. So without much further ado, oh, before we go on, I've almost forgotten. Look at me. Look at the definition that you can see. And the reason why I say that, after today's sort out Saturday, crikey, I nearly forgot to tell you all about it. Look, watch this. Look, that's terrible lighting, isn't it? Half my face has gone. Hey, we're back again. Strip lights. Oh, they're fantastic. So we took everything out. okay? And I then basically went up on a little like stool thing and sorted some strip lights out on the roof. Now, those of you that have watched my previous video will know that I'm also into looking for products that are small, light, easy to post, that can be sourced from China, maybe to sell on my shop as well. But the main criteria of that is that I have tried them and I can see that they work. This is brilliant. Look, I'll show you this. There's different modes. Okay, that's white light. All right, that's a different light as well, but that's a soft light. I prefer this one. We've got the box here. Yeah, we have these things. Okay, 20 meters, and these were about, I think I paid about £20 for these. All right, and it came in 2 reels of 10 meters. So I've whipped them both into the ceiling. Can I do it? Can we see it? Will I go up? Yeah. Look at them. Look at them. It looks like Tron. Anyway, sorry, I'm laughing at my own jokes. That's the first sign of madness, isn't it? Right, let's get on to what's gone from the shop. Now, last week, there was 11 things. I'd broken my target of 10. This week, boo, we're back down to 6 again. But I might actually be honest with you and say 5.5, because one of them, and I will talk to you about this, I accepted an offer. It was an offer on a nice Nike dry fit run t-shirt, medium sized. And I think I took the offer, I think it cost me £3.75. I think I took about an offer of about £9 on it. Yeah, great. But the person hasn't paid yet. And it's been now about 5 days. What you can do on eBay is you can send a reminder, and they've sort of like pre-populated it. And it's very polite, okay, basically saying, hey, thanks for your offer. You know, we've accepted it, but I can't post it until you pay up, basically. It says it a bit nicer than that. And so I sent that one out after, I normally send those out after about 2 days. If they haven't paid in 48 hours, I'll send that out, because they made the offer. I try and accept the offers as quickly as I can, and I accepted this offer quite quickly. So, you know, to me, yeah, in all that, they've got about 4 days to pay. That's basically the cut-off after 4 days. It's been longer than that. I did message him. He messaged back saying that he's just give me a bit of time and I'll pay. But what I'm going to do now is message the person again and then give a deadline, because it's been 4 days now for them to pay. So, you know, it is and it isn't a quick sale, but it's a really nice Nike run t-shirt, a little bit different. I would have shown the picture going through the screen by now. And yeah, if it doesn't get paid for, then I'll put it back on, and I'm pretty sure that that will go quite quickly as well. All right. So anyway, that's my first one. That's my half. All right. So I can't really quote any figures to you, but I did take an offer of that of £9. Okay. Right. Next one is another run t-shirt. The run t-shirts do well. This one was a New Balance one, extra large, paid £5.50 for it, took an offer of £9. Okay, got £7.36 back, 33%. So within a week, that's a good return on my investment. Yeah, I paid £5.50 for it. That's a bit of an overpayment, but I still knew that I would make something on it. And with the run tees now, basically you don't pay as much. I don't pay as much postage on the run tees, because the way that I fold them, I can fold them quite flat. Okay, I've come up with a special way of doing it, and by folding them quite flat, they are below 2.5 centimeters. Okay, so if it gets below 2.5 centimeters, then Royal Mail, you can send them for £1.90. If it's above 2.5 centimeters, it's £3.19. So, you know, that gives you a bit of a better margin on the run t-shirts, on the activewear. So, you know, I bear that in mind when I do my sourcing. But £5.50 is probably the highest I would go for. But it was a New Balance in really nice condition. And if you take some decent photographs to show the condition that it's in, then yeah, you usually you'll make something. So, and that's exactly what happened here. So I was quite pleased with that. Next one is seasonal, because it was perfectly timed. I found a pair of ski trousers. They were Mountain Warehouse, so we're not talking about like a renowned, worldwide recognised brand such as Solomon or something like that. But with Mountain Warehouse, they're still decently made products, okay? They're still nice. They still serve the purpose. They're well made. They're well stitched. They're fine, okay? And as well, these ski trousers, they were women's ones, size 16. They had some good features that I made sure that I told everybody about in this video when I did the in section, okay? And those good features were that each pocket had a zip, so nothing's going to fall out your pockets. That it was virtually brand new, okay? They were in really good condition, and they had a Reco tag in them. Now, the Reco tag's really important for anybody who has ski trousers, because it's like a little tag which can be picked up if you are covered by snow in an avalanche, okay? So it had that Reco technology within the trouser. It was like a little bit of plastic sewn into the lining. I should think it emits a signal or something along those lines, okay? I don't know how it works, but it had it. And yeah, it sold well. What are we looking at? They cost me £6.50, and I took an offer of 12. Got £9.58 back, which is a 47% profit on my investment. Okay, that's good. Within 7 days, I'm happy with that. Okay, well, I keep saying it, actually. There's no... yeah, as long as I make a profit, I'm happy. Okay, and I would say 96 to 97% of my things make a profit, and if they make a loss, it's a very, very small loss. So yeah, pleased with that. My philosophy is to get it in, to get it on, and to get it sold quickly. Ignore that. I'll try and get that done quick. Still got a brew. Lovely. Actually, it's a Fools and Horses mug. Very appropriate. Now, next, I'm going to mention a brand which sells really well if you can find these in good condition. The brand is Skechers shoes. I had 2 pairs of Skechers shoes. Now, this is an example of something that I've said in previous videos about. The reason why I say that is so you actually look at my previous videos. If you look through my previous videos, you'll see that there's I did a series of 4 about reasons to do an eBay store. Okay, 20 reasons. Okay, each video's got 5 reasons on it. But one of the reasons was that you can go round your house and find stuff that you don't use anymore and make a bit of money from it. That is a great way to get started on eBay. Mrs. S came to me with 2 pairs of shoes. One pair she'd never worn, okay, and the other pair she had worn but didn't really wear them that much. She couldn't really explain why, but she just said, look, I don't really wear these, put them on, we'll get something for them. 2 pairs of Skechers. One was a pair of sort of like sandally type things, but the sandals, I think she got them from a charity shop, but they still had their tags on. They hadn't been worn, so that was a good find for her. And they were her size, but I think she felt that she needed a size bigger than that, so they didn't quite fit. All right, so get them on, and that's what we did. And so really, I took an offer of £10.40 for them, but really, I didn't pay anything for them. So that comes back. I got £7.94 back, okay, which is 794% profit, because I didn't pay anything. They were donated to me, okay, for no cost. So, and as well, as I said, everything that I make from this business, as it's a side hustle, everything that I make from this goes straight into an ISA. And the ISA is for both of us as well. Okay, so it's not like I'm taking stuff off her and keeping the money. Okay, we're investing it for our future. And then there was also a pair of Skechers pink comfort shoes, size 7. Again, she had these, but I don't think she didn't quite like the fit of them. So we put those on, and again, they went quickly too. Took an offer of a tenner for those. Got £7.32 back, 732%. Now, last weekend, we were in Cardiff City Centre, and I don't know, the third time I mentioned her this video, the lovely Mrs. S was getting shoes for work, and we went into the Skechers shop because, you know, they're comfortable shoes. She likes them, and a lot of people like them, but the price of them, okay, I didn't realise you for a pair of Skechers, you're looking at above 50 quid now. It never really used to be like that. So I was thinking to myself, no wonder they go well in the shop, because people are basically, there's a huge second-hand market for them, purely because the price of them, brand new, is very, very high. It's like golf trousers. If you can find a product that basically they are charging quite a lot for them being brand new, all right, and so that gives you huge margins to play with if you can find things in good condition. Yeah, so those it became quite clear to me why Skechers sell quickly, put it that way. So yeah, all right, really pleased with those. Some good profits there, but always have a look around your house, and you know, there's so many things that you can sell. Footwear is definitely one of those things. I mean, one thing I forgot to mention about the last products I was talking about, these Skechers sandals, we're in the middle of September and they still sold within 7 days. All right, it's not exactly sandal weather in the UK, is it? It's more autumnal weather, but they still went. People are looking for the bargains. There are some people with the philosophy of buy for next year at the end of the season. Okay, and the person who took these, I should think, had that philosophy. Anyway, next, again, hobbies, walking trousers. Walking trousers, if you can find walking trousers, and it doesn't really matter what brand they're made by. Obviously, the bigger worldwide brands such as Rohan, Montan, you know, brands such as that sell very, very well. But also the typically British brands like Mountain Warehouse, Regatta sell very, very well as well. If you can, and I think that's because people trust the brands. They know what they're getting. What is it? We got Mountain Warehouse, Regatta and Trespass would probably be the 3 main ones that you would find on a typical British high street. I know that Cambran, where I live, we have got a Mountain Warehouse. That's a huge one over on the retail park. There is a Trespass in like the middle of the town. There isn't a Regatta. But anyway, I got a pair of Regatta walking trousers in nice condition. The photographs have got to show that they're in nice condition, and they did. I mean, how do you do that? I would say taking a photo of the label and showing it, it's like nice and crisp. Okay, taking a photo of the bottom of the trousers, showing that there's no rips or tears or roughage in like the bottom hem of the trouser as well, and just basically taking the photos in a decent amount of light so that the person looking at it can see that they're in good condition. That goes a long way. It does go a long way. And taking not being afraid to take close-up pictures. Okay, I think people do look at the close-ups to see if there's any sort of like fading on the material or anything like that. And if you've got the confidence to put close-up pictures on there, then you're obviously saying to the buyer, this is in good condition. You're doing it like, what's it called, subliminal messages. Okay, that's what you're sending out by the photographs that you're taking. The photographs say so much. Don't just go, oh, that'll do. Don't. Think about what you're doing, okay, with the photographs. It's one of the best bits of advice I can give you. But anyway, these Regatta walking trousers, I paid a £5 for them, took an offer of £10.80, £8.91 back, 78%. Boom. Nice one, that one. Really, really nice one. So, yeah. All right, that's it. That's it. That's the gone section. So not as good as last week, but hey, you know, we can't have strawberries every week, can we? All right. Some weeks we've just got to get back onto the treadmill and just be grateful that some things have sold quickly. And that's exactly the situation that I've got here. So we're now going to go into the future, probably by tomorrow, and now see what is dropping into the shop. Okay, so let's see tomorrow's smithy, shall we? Okay, so we're in the future now. God, the lighting is so much better. Okay, so much better. Really, really pleased with it. What an improvement. Went on a run this morning. My youngest, we started him off on the park runs. Then we progressed to 10Ks. And now he's signed up for the Cardiff Half. And of course, being the dad, I want to do it with him. I've done 5s and 10s before. Fine. Okay. This is my first half. And I did my first 20K this morning. If I suddenly collapse, it's because my legs at the moment feel like jelly. But we crack on and we'll see how I can do. All right. Right. One thing that I've just realised is that I forgot at the end of the last video to give you like the full picture in terms of how much I spent, how much I got back, blah, blah, blah. So we'll do that quickly now. Okay. So for those sort of like 5.5 products, I spent in total £20.75. Remember that 2 of them were we found in the house. Okay, so that is really £20.75 for 4 products, but I sold 6, so I'm including the zeros. All right, so I got back £48.47, which was a profit of £27.72. All in all, I made an average of 337% markup on those 5.5 products. Right, that's good. That's good. I mean, I suppose, what am I going for? What am I aiming for as like an overall figure for looking at these weekly figures? And 100%, anything over 100%, I'm happy with. If it's below 100%, yeah, I'll have a look at why. Okay, and if there is a fundamental reason why, right, okay, crack on. All right. It's only if it's happening week after week after week that you need to maybe take a look at what you were doing. Anyway, we are now going to talk about the in. What is coming in to the shop? All right. Now, a couple of things. I mentioned earlier on in the video, I mentioned the brand Skechers, and I mentioned our little trip to go and get the new shoes. Now, I saw, you know, I'd already had these, I'd already sourced these, and I saw them in the shop window for 60 quid, and that's what got my attention. But they are just a normal pair of Skechers black shoes with the air bubble in. Right, the air bubble is fine, it's solid. I believe these are called Skechers Uno. Okay, so there's a pair of black Skechers Uno. Okay, now, black shoes are good sellers. Why? Number 1, school shoes. Number 2, work shoes. Okay, they're really, really popular because many establishments require black. So the plain black shoes like this one, they normally go pretty quick. Okay, these are a UK 4. I do check my videos before I put them out just to make sure that everything's hunky-dory, and I haven't really dropped any clangers in the editing or anything like that. And one thing I realise is that I do say okay quite a lot. I'm going to try and stop myself from saying it. Okay. Also, one indication that a brand is doing very well is that they then start to go into collaboration with designers, and Skechers have done that. And I found these, they caught my eye basically because they looked well made, and they were certainly worth a pickup and a look just to see what they were all about. Because I saw the name Mark Nason on the shoe. Okay, I've done it again. Don't worry about it. Just carry on. It's me. It's what I do. It's what I say. Can you see in there? Mark Nason for Los Angeles X, and then it says Skechers. So this is a shoe which is in collaboration with a designer. Now, these potentially could go for a little bit more. They're usually limited edition shoes. And these ones are quite nice. I mean, I Google Lens them, always Google Lens. Honestly, it is a fantastic product that is on your phone. And it came up as white, hot pink, cheetah. Okay, and so that's what I will put them on as. These are a size 7. So the two Skechers here, the Unos, £6.50 they cost me. All right, so that, oh, sorry, no, £6. All right, so the Unos were on at £6. I've got those, and these were £4.50. If I was to make a prediction, probably these are going to make me a little bit more than those, but I'm going to put the Unos on at 15, and I'll try these at 20 and see how they do. It could be that I sell them for like 12. I don't know. I don't know. You've got to put them out there. You've got to. There's no definites in eBay. It is, you've really got to understand that you've just got to put it out there, take the plunge. Okay, you can't swim without getting wet. You've got to get wet. All right, you've got to break eggs to make omelets. Break eggs. Okay, you're not gonna. I mean, what? I'm risking £6, so it's worth doing. It is worth doing. You're not risking hundreds or thousands, because then I suppose it changes your mindset a little bit, doesn't it? The fun part here is that you are risking low amounts of money to basically experiment and see what happens. Also, these were nice. I'm pleased with these. They're in really good condition. They are a classic 1980s running shoe. These are Adidas Matrix. You can see on the bottom there's a little bit of mud. I will get alcohol on that and just rub that off. Okay, I'll be able to get that off. Really, really good condition. These, yeah, Adidas Matrix. You can see at the back there as well. These are size 10.5. These, yeah, £6. All right, £6 I paid for these. Again, I'll probably put these on at between 15 and 20. I think because of their condition, closer to 20. I might even go to 25. I'm going to check to see how much these go for. I've got a feeling, because they're sort of like a revamped classic 80s shoe, these could go for a little bit more. But they're a really nice pair of trainers. If I was a size 10.5, these would be mine. These next two, again, I'm putting myself out there a little bit. Golf Ryder Cup. Love it. I love the Ryder Cup. I think it's one of the sporting spectacles. The ladies are playing the Solheim Cup this weekend. I'll be watching that tonight as the singles come in. Great golf. Love the singles format. I just think the reason why it's so popular is because it's just a different format. Are we bored of 72-hole golf? You know, 4 rounds, same format, week in, week out. I would like to see a little bit more match play and stuff like that, but I'm going to stop going on now because some of you might not understand what the hell I'm talking about. But in the year 2008, Nick Faldo took a load of Europeans over to Valhalla to play in the Ryder Cup, and Glenn Muir kitted them out. This is a European Valhalla, or European team Valhalla jumper. And if I put it up, where is it? That's it, Team Europe. You can see it there. It's a medium, and as sort of like a replica jersey or a nostalgic jersey, this is really nice. All right, you look cracking on the course in this. Absolutely cracking. Obviously, it's a 2000, so you can't get these anymore. These are vintage. I just found 2 of them in a charity shop, because I also found this one. This one's an absolute belter. Look at that. Look at that. Team Europe Valhalla. Okay, forget the fact that we lost. This is a really, really nice jumper. And I think you will look absolutely cracking out on the golf course in this. Yes, it's white, and because it's white, I've checked and checked again, there are no stains on it. This is a lovely top. It is a medium, so this is going to be put on with all of the measurements. For a top like this, I would give the pit to pit measurements, and I would also give the top to bottom measurements taken from the bottom of the collar. Okay, I never include the collar in the measurements. I always take it from the bottom of the collar, because then what it does, it's uniformity. Okay, like any t-shirt, any jumper, if you measure it from that point, all the measurements are the same. Lovely. It's got the stripe down the side. Again, it's a Glen Muir. They must have kitted out the team for that Ryder Cup. As I said, forget the fact that we lost. Don't matter what, we didn't just lose. If memory serves me right, we were absolutely trounced. But two lovely, nostalgic, vintage Ryder Cup jumpers there. And I'm really, really interested to see how they do. I was just about to stop the video and go on to the next one, and I realised I haven't given how much I paid for them yet. How much did I find them for? Oh, £4 each. That was a find. Next up, I've mentioned this brand before, and it sells really well. And before I started doing this, I had never heard of them. So that really does. Don't expect to know everything. Be the sponge. Take stuff in. Because I looked at these and you can see that they are a quality pair of trousers. How do you know they're a quality pair of trousers? Well, firstly, they're well made. Secondly, you know, this funky stuff, they've obviously put a bit of time into the design of the inside of the trouser that nobody sees. So, and also like the elasticity in it, can you see that gives? So that is a really good feature. So, you know, if a pair of trousers is like this and has got these things, then usually if you research the name, it comes up pretty well. And also, if the name is like stitched all over the place, you can see the word Maya there. You can see on the inside of the fly, there's like the little M for Maya, and then there's like a label saying responsibly sourced, etc., etc. You wouldn't get these on a pair of just like normal office trousers. These are premium, and also you will have the eye. So when you're looking at a rack of trousers, okay, you will have the eye to spot the wool trousers. And these are a pair of wool trousers. They are 38 by 30. You can see it's a slightly heavier look. It's a heavier yarn. Also, the polyester ones are a bit more shiny. These haven't got the shine, so they can be seen. These are Maya Melbourne trousers, black, 100% wool, 38 by 30. And they set me back. I really should look at this before I tell you about it, just to improve the flow of the video, so that I don't have to keep looking at my book down there, which is on my seat. But they set me back £3.50. £3.50. Okay, and I will be putting them on probably at round about the £20 mark. Pleased. Next up, football tops, football kits, training kits. Many people are interested in their teams' training kits, and as I think I'm saying that I've mentioned it in previous videos, I keep saying that, don't I? I'll just mention it again. It's the goal, like, oh, in Wales they're called goal centres. I don't know what they're called over the rest of the country, but like the 3G pitches, I think has really, football's exploded again because of these 3G pitches. As I said, I went on my run this morning, as I've already told you about, and there's a 3G pitch just down the road from me, and all the kids were out there playing. It was great to see. Really good to see it. And to go past there some evenings as well, and all the dads are out there playing as well, and at the place where I work, we've got a 3G pitch. So I sometimes partake in the old five-a-side as well. So to do this, people need kit. And this is a Macclesfield Town Adidas, the International Football Group. Now, if memory serves me right, Robbie Savage has taken a lot of interest in Macclesfield Town. Is he the manager now? I'm going to have to look at that. I think he is. Is that Macclesfield or Mansfield? It's one of those two, and I can't remember which one it is. Look, if it is Mansfield, people of Macclesfield, I am sorry, okay? I am really, really sorry. But anyway, it's a nice top here. Nice quarter zip. What size is it? Let's have a look. It is, we've got 2022, so it's not that old. And yeah, all right, look, by looking at that, all right, label's in good condition, XL, all right, this £3, all right, and if I just show you the back, University of Central Lancashire, you know, but this is the training top that they had, and it's an Adidas training top. So, you know, if this is your team and you're an XL, that's nice. It's an aero ready as well. And I've also got the bottoms to go with it. So, nice pair of Adidas track bottoms. Let's have a look. Macclesfield, you know, again, the International Football Group, the Adidas Pyramid logo. This is, if we look in there, I believe, yeah, these are a large. All right, so the measurements will be on. All right, I always give the measurements. You can't sell things without giving measurements. You will be inundated with questions. You need to put the measurements on. It's so important. So nice there, all right, but sort of like the training kit doesn't end there. I also found or sourced, or whatever you would call it, a nice Nike Pro Combat sort of like base layer. These are superb for the winter, and it's got the high neck on it as well. Can you see there? Nike Pro Combat large. With these tops, the base layers, this is a large. So if you're normally an extra large, this is you. Okay, I would suggest that you go down a size. I'm normally a medium. I'll go for the small ones, all right, or the small to medium ones. This is nice. It's in great condition. You've got the Nike tick there on the middle, and yeah, you've also got the Pro Combat logo down the bottom there. All right, lovely, really, really nice top. I've got an Under Armour one of these, or the equivalent, and if ever I'm playing winter golf, it goes on. It is absolutely beautiful. It just fits, it moves. These are great. These are great, especially if you're outdoors quite a lot. That will be superb for golf, hiking, playing footy in, playing rugby in, all outdoor sports on a cold day. Brilliant. What else? Oh, talking about cold stuff, all right, I've also got this Puma. Is it a dry cell? Let's have a look. Yeah, Puma dry cell top, all right, and you can feel that it's fleece lined. This is nice. This is another like top which is designed for winter, okay, or sports outside. This is a small, okay, and it's got, okay, there we go, that's it there. If I put it really close to the camera, yeah, this stuff here is, you can feel it. It is nicely, it feels a little bit fleecy, all right, and it also, this is quite a nice heavy top. This is a winter top. It's nice for you golfers out there as well. A bit more stuff for you. Look at this. These were classic, the Nike mock neck golf t-shirts. If you see there, classic Nike golf logo. All right, Tiger wore these in red, didn't he? All right, but we've got them in black here. This is a large. All right, so really nice large golf top there. All right, that would suit, you know, a classic style from the 2000s. You know, the collarless t-shirts, the high neck, the mock necks, really nice. And finally, to show you, dropping in the store next week, we have got this really nice Adidas quarter zip golf jersey. The decal, the Adidas decal is on the sleeve. There it is. Okay, so, and if I was to open this up as well, what have we got? Yeah. Okay, so it's a medium. All right, it's nice. I'm thinking, yeah, I might have that. But I've got quite a lot of golf tops, so some of them have got to go on the store now because of, it's a perk of the job. It's because of what I do. There. So all of that is some of the stuff that's going on the shop this week. Okay, I used to show everything that's going on the shop, but it would have taken ages, absolutely ages. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Yeah, and I've enjoyed it, and especially the better definition from the lights. Fantastic. I think I'm going to put that in my thumbnail for this as well. Right, that's me done. This later on this week, I might drop a video about the global shipping program, because I've got a pair of ski boots which are perfect to explain eBay's global shipping program, because ski boots are desirable all over the world, not just the Milton Keynes Ski Centre. Anyway, have a good week. Cheers. Bye-bye. I've gone handheld here because I've taken the tripod down, and I was just about to go back in the house when I realised you didn't mention any of the costings for those last things that you showed, like the Nike top and the Puma top and stuff like that. All of those tops, the Nike red Pro Combat and the black Golf top, were £5. That's what I sourced them for. I'll be putting them on for about 10, 12. I think maybe the Pro Combat top, I'll try 15 for that. The Puma dry cell, the small one, that was again a £5. I'll be putting that on for about 10, 12. And the Macclesfield bottoms, they were £3. Again, I'll be putting those on for about 10 to 12. The top as well will be about 10 to 12 too. All right, so there's your costings for the last lot that I showed there. That saved me from doing it all again. Cheers. Bye-bye.